Someone asked me in LinkedIn, what do I plan on getting from Black Hat 2025 and DEF CON 33 going on in a couple of weeks? I'm going to go right into that. And actually, one of my goals for Black Hat has changed, and that's going to be going into or talking about Corelight. I'll talk about it in this video. So for Black Hat, obviously for me, that is really, really heavily into networking, number one, meeting some of my current vendors that I work with, hanging out, talking about some stuff coming up down the pipeline on both ends. And then also, meeting new people, seeing the new technologies that are coming out that are being released at Black Hat, seeing stuff that is on their roadmap that they're able to release. And also, getting all the free swag. I still have shirts from Black Hat 2023 that I still haven't even worn yet. But for my biggest kicker outside of that, going into Black Hat 2025, is going to be Corelight. Now, I knew Black Hat had their own dedicated SOC. I never seen it in person. To be honest, I don't even know where it's at. I would say it would have to be upstairs somewhere where the shop is when you go into the main entrance. On that back side, across from the restrooms where the escalators go up to the store on the left-hand side, I would say it's either somewhere there or way in the back behind the briefings area. I haven't even been all the way to the end of the hallways in the briefings area, to be honest with you. So I know they had their SOC. I didn't know it was managed and ran by Corelight. I did see a video of it a couple months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, where the video, I don't know if it was an actual Black Hat video, but they walk by it. It's kind of like blacked out. Looks like some film on the windows. And coworker told me it was all ran by Corelight, which we just did a POC with. So far, so good. A lot of people like it. The reason why I want to learn about it more too is because they have their open NDR platform, which you could use at home. And I have CrowdStrike at home, and I'm going to see if I can even utilize that. I got the enterprise licenses for CrowdStrike for my laptop, my desktop, and my son's laptop. And then I haven't put it on my daughter's yet, on her Mac. But I want to try to build that out and use their open NDR platform and get more insights on that. I know you need a firewall. Just found out. I know about pfSense to a minor degree, but yeah, you can't use that on Raspberry Pi, as far as I know, and from what I read. So I'm gonna have to look at some firewall gear when I get back from Black Hat and DEF CON, get that built out, and then start putting this together. I did a video a while ago with my Kali Purple to get my defense lab going. Did that on a VM, so that way I could check anywhere I go. And I dual booted my Windows laptop, waiting to get my 2 new laptops after I come back. But for now, I dual booted that with Kali. So Kali comes up first, and then through the menu options, you could use your Windows boot manager, load into there, and I have my Kali Purple VM for needed, just to have the two separated. So that is my biggest thing. Not just for home, but also for work. I've been playing with that platform, been testing it this week, redoing our C2 infrastructure, getting dual dependency on DigitalOcean and AWS, terraforming that bad boy. I'm going to finalize that at the end piece. But and then we're going to just hammer it, test it out, fine tune it, and all that stuff. All the different C2s, Cobalt, Havoc, Sliver, Adaptix, and I think we're going to throw Mythic in there, but we're just going to have a platform of C2s. Oh, and then also Outflank, but we won't put Outflank in. We're not going to use it for testing. We're going to put Outflank in after the Hacker Summer Camp. So that's my goal, and what I want to get out of Black Hat is really dive deep into this, sit down with a AE or engineer and see how I can utilize this for home. What are the best options, pathway, and just to build it out. And then also, for clients as well, most of them aren't going to have a, there's no need for them to buy a sock or build one out. So I am going to turn off the Teams. I am going to see how I can utilize that and build an all-in-one sock kind of thing to monitor different clients, if that's even possible. So going that route, kind of like, I guess you would do it similar to like a Ninja One RRM tool, if that's even possible, if you can even build that out or even tag them out as far as your different clients. But yeah, that's my goal, is to get more in tune and learn more about Corelight, especially since looks like we're going to be moving on from Dark Trace, since I got banned from their happy hours, which sucks. And I was always saying they had the best happy hours, but oh well. Guess they didn't like my AI video. So after that, for DEF CON, I still need to plan out the schedule. Again, even though it's in one place, that Las Vegas Convention Center is really huge, and it's only a small quadrant of the of that convention center. It is really, really big. You have to plan out. I am going to be volunteering at the AppSec Village. Not sure the day. I think the meeting is later today at 5 for this follow-up meeting, to plan out, see where you're going to be at to volunteer. Just get a free T-shirt. Probably get to hear one of the talkings. Not sure where I'm going to go at. I'm going to, depending on what the plan is on my schedule for Thursday, I'm going to try to work it on Thursday, just to do the setup, get all that stuff done. But we'll see what happens with that. But my main goal for DEF CON is going to be the payment and biohacking village. Those are going to be my two go-tos. And if I can get in to another one, and if I could fit in two others, again, I still got to go over the schedules and see if they can even mix. But if I can, I want to go into two of the three bug bounty. I got to go there to pick up my bug bounty badge. I purchased the limited edition. I want to try the adversary village, and then the car hacking village. I am going to go to the physical security village, or whatever it's called, to see if they do have one of those 502 inserts from Dangerous Things. If they do, I will get one of those implants onto my right arm. Those ones you're able to copy your Tesla key, I believe some of your payment cards as well, if I remember correctly. If they don't have it, then I will not get one, obviously. But that is my plan for DEF CON. I want to learn more into those. I got a lot of stuff coming up in the biohacking, the medical devices, especially after DEF CON is over. I also, the payment village, I still got the badges. I got 2 badges. I bought 2 last year. I haven't found out if you're going to need another new badge, but I'm going to try to get this put together, at least one of them, and take it. That way I could do some of their talks, labs and stuff like that, and possibly even a CTF. I know they had one last year, or no, the year before that, when it was in the Caesars Forum. So that is going to be my goal. And then also the biohacking village. If they do have any kind of labs, teachings or labs, I want to do that. And then, if there's even time to do a CTF for there, just to get familiar with the certain technologies. I know those, I don't know how it's going, but I know those are real strict on their protocols for testing, especially that those are really sensitive. So if you do a scan, you knock something off, they pretty much are useless because it throws off the calibration. And everything got to get recalibrated, or else it won't work. So that's pretty much my goal for Black Hat and DEF CON. I'm not going to have any videos that week. However, I will pre-record videos and load them up during the week of Black Hat and DEF CON. I'm going to try to do pre-record 4 videos, but I will have 3 for sure. And then also, I will be staying with InfoSec Pat and some other buddies for Black Hat and DEF CON. I will have my GoPro as long as battery persists. I got 4 batteries. Then I could also charge it onto the battery pack that I have. I am just going to film the conferences live until, like I said, the batteries run out, or I can't. If I'm in a CTF and I can't change it, it goes out. It goes out. And then once I'm able to refill the battery, I'll have those live so you guys see what it's all about. Kind of get a gist of the area. And then I'll have some live footage at where we're staying at, having cigars, some old fashioned stuff like that. So again, those are what I'm trying to get out of Black Hat and DEF CON. Really want to dive deep into Corelight, building out that open NDR, not just for home, but also clients in the future if they need it, especially utilizing CrowdStrike. And it's also going to help me out for Royal as well. And then also really getting some deep diving and more networking into those two villages, Biohacking Payment Village, meeting new people in the AppSec Village, and hopefully I could be a part of that as well. And then trying to get into two of the other three if time permits. So that's my plan for Black Hat and DEF CON. And again, I will have pre-recorded videos for that week, and then I'll do the lives for both conferences and for the later night shenanigans. Not just at when we're hanging out at the secret location, but also some of the dinners from the vendors and stuff like that, just so you guys can get an overall feel and the authenticity of how it is. Nothing will be scripted; it'll just be all out. So there might be some foul language, or it's Vegas. So yeah, that's the video today. I'm gonna be having a video out tomorrow and Friday, maybe Saturday. Before we start the new box, the final two of the season for Hack the Box, before the conferences start, and then I'll be going live on Sunday. So that's it for the video, guys. Please comment, share, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Have a good one.